I was streaming the other day and accidentally hit start recording, not start streaming. But we're live!
Hey,
Hey.
we're live.
Hello.
There it is. Put it up. Sweet. Audio and everything? Turn it on. Sorry, guys. Awesome. So hi, everybody. Welcome to our stream of Curse of Strahd. This is Big D20 Energy and streamed by She Plays It. I'm the Bees. I run the game. Let's do some intros of our players, their characters, and quick little icebreaker. This game gets so heavy, so I wanted to start light tonight. What do you think happens when you die?
Jesus.
Jesus happens?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's accurate.
Yeah. No, I don't know. It's been on my mind lately. I've been arguing with a friend at work. I'm a big Christian guy. I have been my whole life, but I've always resented people making their faith or religion all about what happens when you die. And so it's like the whole reason for religion is because people are scared of dying and they want to make up something to explain what happens after you die. And I've taken that and I've run away from it so far that I don't really think anything happens when you die anymore. But it doesn't make me any less of a Christian. But it's really hard to be in the position that I'm in because Christians always talk to they're in a better place now. I'm like, eh.
I mean, this world is pretty shitty, so
the dirt. But I don't respond. The reason I brought it up tonight again is because I don't feel like I can openly say that to people because it feels like I'm being, you know what I mean? It's like disrespectful. It's really important to some people, and y'all don't have to answer if you don't want to. But it's just something. As I'm thinking about characters in this world possibly dying, maybe think, hey, what do you think happens when you die? And for me, I've come to think of it in very neurological terms. Like your brain stops functioning and there's no more you. And it's pretty uninteresting and boring. But my kids are always talking about what happens when you die. I'm like, well, everyone thinks something different, man. We don't know. So you can come up with some wild stuff if you want. But that's it for me. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Introduce yourself and your character first.
Hi, I'm Agitated Max. I play Duvad Sorinus, the Bardcher. Formerly Sad Boy, now Optimistic Boy, now that he knows his daughter's still alive. And this is a good question. I've been deconstructing my religion for the past 7-8 years, and I don't believe in a heaven and hell anymore. Definitely don't. I think what I want to believe, what I want to happen is either a reincarnation or a join the energy of the universe sort of scenario. Join the collective unconsciousness. That's what I hope for. If not, I'm cool with not existing, because existence is pain and life is meaningless. So buy gold, bury it. Life is meaningless.
Wow.
Invest in crypto and then sell it immediately. And drunk will stand immediately. No, that's basically it. I believe in, that heaven and hell were created to control, people and to get them into the church. And
yeah, that's how I feel too.
That I would like to believe that there's something bigger. But if not, so what?
Yeah.
I won't be around to deal with it anymore.
I think it was Pete Holmes, comedian, who's like, man, if I die, if I have to keep fucking being Pete after I'm dead, this again? I thought I was done with this.
I sucked the first time around.
Anyway, that sounded like Rogue was going to say something.
Right. I was going to say this question could fill a whole podcast. I could talk about this for
for sure. It's a good podcast question. That's true.
Yeah. Oh, Rogue, did you want to go next?
Sure, I'll go. I am Rogue. I'm going to be playing Paladin Tyraman, who is a revenant and cursed to walk this world in search of destroying Strahd, which will probably never happen. But
Don't say
yeah.
that. You know it's going to happen. We're going to make
Don't
it
worry,
happen.
buddy.
There is no
We're all gonna
afterlife for
kill-
Terramin.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. True beliefs. I've never been religious type at all. But one concept that like always sticks in my head is like how energy isn't just destroyed, how it just changes form. I've always thought that as humans, we're dumb. We have no idea what's really going on. We have no concept of how huge the universe is. And I think it's probably, whatever happens, is probably more spectacular than any of us can even comprehend anyway. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It's a lot longer and more complex, but just to speed things up, I think it's it's going to be mind-blowing, whatever happens.
Yeah.
And I hope it is anyway, because, yeah, it's kind of sad if it isn't.
Yeah. Turns out the Mormons were right the whole time.
But that's me.
Nice. Again, no pressure. If you don't want to share that, you don't have to. But we are going to get everyone introduced. So, who's next?
I'll go next. So, I'm Minnie, also known as She Plays It, also known as Camila, the Pistania. I'm kind of with Rogue on this one when it comes to energy distribution because I am not unreligious as well. But I have two theories. There is the energy distribution, and then there is also another theory of my own where, if you think about it, like, obviously I've been around for many years, and I don't remember every single day of my life. So I believe that there is a possibility that after death, and the possibility that the energy in your body is transferred and recycled and used to kind of power and also bring new life and things like that. I think kind of like Final Fantasy VII terms, the way they've explained the Mako live stream. I also believe that the soul, if there is a soul, could be reincarnated into a new body. You know how you can't remember with like the day you were born, but that doesn't mean you didn't exist. What if this, whatever it is, like, you know, what I'm seeing actually ends up going into a new body, into a new life, and I just don't remember this one. Like, what if that cycle has been recycled throughout many, many years? And, you know, it just keeps happening.
Yeah.
But that's,
Yeah.
again, pure theory. I could be wrong. Sometimes I hope... So, I don't know. There's a lot. As Rogue said, you know, I feel like it's one of those things that's, like, kind of beyond our comprehension, so... And you won't know till you're there.
Yeah.
But that's
Awesome.
me.
Nice.
Well, I'll go. Alright, everyone. I'm Wicked Jester. I'll be playing Zash tonight, a UNT druid barbarian hybrid who loves to eat meat, and yeah, I don't know what kind of trouble I'm going to get him in tonight. But as far as what I think will happen, I really don't think about it. So whatever's going to happen, happens. So why worry about it now? Worry about it later. That's a future me problem.
That's fair.
That's next you problem.
That's a deathbed. Call every priest you have.
Yep. So what happens happens.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey everybody, I am the Prankster, and I play Cleric Paul. And the question around Paul is a lot about death, so it's kind of funny. I think I'm in kind of a similar boat as to Bees and Rogue, which is raised as a Christian believer my whole life. I'm actually kind of a mix of everybody on this one. Been deconstructing a lot, kind of like Wade.
Hey.
And I, but at the same time, I don't really know exactly what happens. But like Rogue, I kind of hope that things continue on, and I kind of believe that things will. I don't know what it'll look like. I don't know exactly. But yeah, I'd say that in simple terms, that's where I am.
Sorry for the creepy music during this conversation, guys. Awesome. Well, what a nice light intro for a nice light game. It's just that, like, let's go hard today.
But don't worry,
off
guys.
point.
I will never die.
Yeah, I
So
promise.
I swear.
I promise I will never die.
I didn't write a recap blurb, so we'll just improvise it. So previously on Curse of Strahd, our people, let me get y'all to the map. Oh, you know what? Y'all did end up on the you went upstairs to rest. That's where we landed. So
we were gonna trigger the trap that seals us in.
yes. Is that the
I
right
believe.
And I'll
map?
have
Yeah.
Umbra chill in a corner while we're resting to keep an eye
Okay,
out.
I had.
I think we're on the
deleted you
third. I think
guys.
it's the third floor.
It's the second, I believe.
Is it second? Okay.
I'm gonna move you
Yeah,
guys.
it was the second. We saw the guy
Oops.
on the third floor.
Let's move you guys up here somewheres.
I thought we saw the guy on the roof.
No, he was in a room above the room that we were in.
Correct. The good memory, man.
The sequel to Fiddler on the Roof. The guy on the roof.
So there is a third floor. Okay.
There's 4 technically. Yeah, the level above you is a tall one. It was, like I said, it was a big floor. So you guys were in here and decided to come rest. So that's where we left off. We're in this in Argynvostholt, which is the place where Terramon's paladin order once lived and sort of still do live here. And they have fought a few of these revenants, realizing that they can't talk to them. Terramon has discovered an amulet that he once had in life, back in his bunk, where they're just like, and this is where we are staying. Are we all on the map now, guys?
Yeah, I can see the map.
You can see the T where the trap is, and if you stay on this T, that brick wall will come up and block off the hallway. I'm just going to. Y'all can draw the little map there. There's a line there, something like that. This is where we left off. You guys decided to rest because you've been through it. It's been a long day. The goal here was to see if you could make some friends. Maybe you could redeem some of these guys the way you have for Terramin. You've had a few funerals for 4 of them now, which is partly why the day has gotten so late. Spent like an hour on each funeral, at least for the first one, for the last 3. And so it's gotten late. You're hopeful that you're all fingers crossed that their afterlife will mean coming back as an ally to the party. While you were in the cemetery, you did see the guy with the creepy hair up in the tower, as we said, which is above where Paul is. The room where Paul is, above that is where you saw the guy in the window. And Terramin recognized the description. That was Argynvost in human form.
Have we seen any stairs going up to the next level?
We've barely explored, in all honesty.
Yeah, you haven't explored much, but the stairs, right? I'm not sure. Yeah, those go up. Whoever just pinged that.
Yeah, that was me. It looked
Yeah,
like
those go up.
And I know we were in that hallway, so there's always a possibility we could have seen the stairs going upward.
Yeah, you would have seen those stairs going up. The other ones over here go down. On the right, these go down, but over on the left side, those go up. So you can go up some more. Doesn't seem like it's like a secret passageway situation. So we lay down to rest. It sounded like it was very rushed at the end of our last session, but it sounded like Zash was in bear form and Paul was wanting to sleep on top of him on the trap.
To keep the door
Yeah.
shut. Yeah.
Anything else we do before bed?
I'll probably have Umbra like tucked in a corner in a way that she can actually see the entirety of the hall, or at least as much of the hall as she can. Where she's probably in the corner up here in the roof. That way, she can keep an eye out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me find a. It's fine. Let's keep the music where it's at.
Another chapter of Tomb of Strahd. No, I'm just kidding.
You say
As Barovia turns.
everyone's going night night. No, nothing else happening.
I
Oh, go ahead, Rogue.
since he doesn't really sleep much, I think he'll just sit watch on the trap. Yeah.
Yeah. And that wall again magically appears, and you think it'll stay. It'll stay up as long as you're on this trap.
Staring at his amulet.
Staring at the amulet. Okay. All right. We're all going night night.
Yeah, I think so. Just trying to think. Since I am going to sleep.
I might use like a torch or something somewhat near me to just stay warm, because it's probably cold in this place.
I was thinking about like, is there anything? Do I have like alarm?
Yeah, it's absolutely cold in this place, especially as night has fallen. Cold stone. You do hear footsteps from above. You know that you're not alone in the castle, but you feel like this is the best place to sleep if you're going to do it.
Yeah. It's not a restful sleep, but
Yeah, speaking of not a restful sleep, Duvad is exhausted, desperately needs some sleep.
I would like to rest at any opportunity.
Paul, were you saying something?
Yeah. Me? Yeah, I was thinking about it, but we're good. We good.
Cool. You lie down. You rest. It's again, you see the fog through the. If you could see, if Paul is in that room where Taramin's near bed was, you can see the fog over the cemetery outside the window. And everyone sleeps. And the fog swallows all of you up. As the tome opens on its own.
Oh, are you kidding?
Flips through several pages.
On its own.
Damn it.
All by itself. It's not even Camila's fault.
Why did we take it with us?
And Taramin's amulet like animates, kind of jiggles as the tome opens and the pages turn. I'm not sure if Camila's conscious. Maybe she sees it and like wakes up to see it, like, oh no. Like right as it happens.
Caraman reaches to try to close the book. Oh shit.
You just like see you see a just like close up of Duvon's face. He's like, oh, man. And he's just like wanting to sleep. Like, oh
dear.
I want to get off of Strahd's wild ride.
Oh no. Okay. Let me get to different music here. Yeah, so everyone's vision is filled with clouds, and you can just feel your like essence being pulled into the text.
Are we asleep when this happens, or does it happen before we go to sleep?
I mean, some of you may have drifted off, so you can decide.
How long after we've fallen asleep, like, would it have been?
I want to roll again to see how into it Paul is. If he's just like, he's asleep and he's just assuming character, or if he's lucid dreaming.
Yeah. Go ahead.
We'll say. Or wisdom. Wisdom feels.
How long does it take to get the full rest? Is it like 6 hours?
It's 8
8
hours.
8 hours?
8 hours.
Yeah. Damn it! I just want the rest!
And you hear the familiar voice of Strahd von Zarevich in the mists. He says, "My curse is to know no happiness, no love. At every turn, this accursed place turns hope to ash, slipping from my grasp." I will move you onto a map in just a moment here. Tome. You feel. There we go. Grass around you. You smell pine trees. Again, you're still in the mists, still in the clouds, can't see where you are. I'm going to give you a full reading and clarify any questions before I take you to the map.
My childhood.
Fading light far beyond the clouds grows distant, and you recognize that it's nearly sundown, as it were, here in Barovia. You linger around a circle of figures clad in dark cloaks and leather armor. Many of their faces are obscured, but the few that are visible have distinctly elven features. And at their feet is an unmoving humanoid shape. Female. A muffled but forceful shockwave of energy erupts from the crowd. I'm going to bring you guys to it just a second here. So you guys are standing in front of a crowd of elven men, standing over a dead elven woman. You can't hear the voice. Suddenly, huge burst of energy comes from the middle of the crowd. All their hoods are blown back, and you can see these are all elves. One of them lunges at you. His eyes, burning with death and hatred.
Can we tell the gender of the elves?
This is a man.
Because it's a crowd of them, right? Are they
Yeah.
all male, or are they all female, or are they mixed?
I
ask specifically because we know that it's canon that like Strahd killed all the females or something, right?
Yeah. So what you see is this man, it becomes clear, is lunges out toward you, and he says, "Traitor!" And he locks eyes with Rahadin, who stands unmoving at your side. The now unhooded elf spits forcefully, but his projectile meets an invisible wall and drips through the air. I'm going to take you guys to the map. I hope. Oop. Select all. There we go. You're on top of a hill, and a cage, a magical force field around these men with a dead body in there with them. Sorry, I'm just reading what to tell you.
You good, dude?
You You got a cage 20 feet by 20 feet. You are standing right next to Rahadin. In fact, Camila and Paul, you can hear the voices of screams coming like from him, like swirling around him. You hear it. It's disturbing. It's upsetting, but it doesn't immediately harm you. You don't have to roll a save or anything, but you are immediately hit by that. All right. Yeah. So Rahadin is right there. Spit drips. Okay. Rahadin turns to you guys. You recognize yourselves that you look like Strahd's guards. And he says to you, a smile across his face. He says, "We'll leave these here. Sorry. Go and find the rest, so that we may never be plagued by their ilk again." And at that, he unsheathes his sword. He begins marching through the grass. Now, you have a feeling. You're here to round up elves for Strahd, for Rahadin or in Strahd. He expects you to go and round them up and bring them to the top of the hill. And he walks off.
Can I go up to the pen that they're in?
You may.
Or cage?
You can go up to it, sure.
Is it like a magical one, or is it like an actual?
Yeah, it's clearly like magic. Yeah.
Paul doesn't like this. And he's thinking, how can I free them?
And so we're dressed as Strahd's guards, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I go up to Paul. I was like, the best way to get through this is to play along. We can't change anything here. And doing so might have repercussions, I guess. I don't know.
You know, it's funny, because I believe that's how all of Barovia feels in the present. Word for word.
There's a difference in your being
Yes.
semantic.
You have fun with that. And I will begin trying to do whatever I can to disable this cage.
What do you
So
do? Do an Arcana check.
Yeah, I'll do an Arcana.
Arcana, yeah. Can you do it, Arcana? Arcana?
Arcana? Ooh, not bad.
That's a good roll. This is a spell. It's a really powerful spell. That you can't dispel.
But I can't dispel.
No. Sorry, I'm just reading here. Why don't I have it in my compendium? What's going on? Oh, because that's why. Just getting it ready for you. Great roll. Yeah, it's a 7th level evocation spell called Force Cage. I can tell you that.
I'm tired of playing these
powerful
games.
Spell. Can't be dispelled. At least not with dispel magic.
Camila is visibly frustrated right now. Like, she doesn't want to do this. But
Um,
I'm gonna look around. What do we see around us other than the cage full of elves?
You see, there are these houses. You know, you might recognize where you are right now is the Vistani camp, but there's no Vistani wagons here. Where you met your friend who gave you the horses. All the wagons are circled right where you guys are standing right now. And down below are the homes belong to the elves. This is like their camp or where they are. In modern times, there's buildings are still down there, little homes where the elves live, and the Vistani have their little temporary camp up the top. So yeah, that's what you see. You see, and there's woods all around. You might even see like, it's hard to see because it's dark, but you might even see a little like, see someone run from one of the houses into the woods, out into the woods. Over in this direction to the northeast, if you will.
Well, we might as well go see what's going on.
Not like we have many options right now. I'm gonna start heading in that direction.
I'll go with her.
As you turn and walk away, this elf right, Chow. What's this one? Sorry, let me double check my tokens. They're all crammed in. Yes. Just wait. Please, let us go. We've done nothing wrong.
So this is before we let. Wait.
Oh, sorry. What was that, Slash?
Oh, this is before we left, so we just turned around to leave.
Sorry, it was over here. Sorry, I'm moving the wrong tokens. Sorry. Yeah, as you're leaving, he's like, "Wait, let us go. We've done nothing wrong."
can you tell me why you have been penned up here?
He looks down at the dead body. He says, "Your master is upset that we've taken away his toy."
What toy is that?
You might recognize that you were talking to. Can you see his name?
No.
I only see.
But we
I
met-
could
we-
see Patrina, yeah.
Didn't we
You see
meet like
Patrina.
two elves in the Vistani camp?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
believe we did.
Yeah,
And on that note, does this hill look similar to the Vistani camp?
it
Because
is
Yeah,
the Vistani
looks-
camp. That's what I was saying. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
exact. It is the camp. So you've actually spoken with this guy inside his home down here.
Okay, I thought
in
I
modern day.
recognized- Yeah.
He's the one pleading with you to let them go, and he says, "My dear sister, Patrina." He says, kind of choked up.
How long ago did that happen?
He says, wasn't but an hour ago.
You killed her?
I don't think they did.
He looks down. I did.
Why?
The other guards are looking at him like, "Don't talk to him. Don't talk to him." The other guards, sorry, they're takes his elf guard. There's elves. The other elves are looking at him like, "Don't talk to him." But he continues. This, my sister was supposed to be a liaison to the castle on behalf of our people. We believe Strahd had corrupted her. They were becoming too close. She became a danger to our people.
You do know that now Strahd is probably going to kill all your women and let you live.
No.
To suffer and die out over time, knowing what you have done.
He is mad. But surely, just please let us go. We can give you gold.
They can take the gold from your homes.
He just kneels down and begins praying in Elvish.
Where is your god now? And I start killing them. No.
I'm gonna continue walking because she's starting to get some bad thoughts.
Paul will try to let them go. He's going to be looking for a door or anything he can do to open them up.
Yeah. Oh, that got loud. The raining got loud, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I kind of dig it, but loud.
And I look at sorry. I look at Wade's character, Duvad, and I just say, this one survives. Could be that this is what we were supposed to do. And I shrug. And I try to find a way to open them out.
Yeah.
Open them up. Open.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and do a. I guess it's a perception check. I'll give you as you're checking it out.
Sure. 27.
Yeah, there's no way out.
Jesus.
I mean, not without magic. Maybe, but not like no door.
Okay.
There are openings, there's like bars, but
yeah.
like you can't fit anyone through there.
I start leaving Paul, and I'm like, they are memories of a memory. There is nothing you can do here. And I go to join my companions. Like, I pat him on the shoulder as I'm leaving. You tried. Good for you.
As we're kind of walking away, I'm looking around, and I'm a little concerned because where's Darman?
Where's who?
Does he dream? Like, he's an undead. Is that a thing that they do?
Darman. The
Has
last
he
time we
been
were
with
the
us?
guards, he was...
He was with us, yes. This is correct.
No, he wasn't the guard, though. He was... I think he was
himself.
Uh-oh.
Oh shit, he's not here either.
Terramin, you find yourself running through the woods, grabbing onto that amulet in your hand. You hear a voice say, "Quickly, they're rounding us up. I don't know what to do." What do you do, sir?
He's kind of frantic and running, and he says, "Where are you at?"
I'm in my home, but I can't stay here. They'll find me. She begins to whisper.
"I'm on my way."
No. Yeah, that's right. She says, I just left my home because they're searching the houses. I'm running out in the woods, she says. That's what she says. Sorry, afraid to mess it up.
How is he having this conversation? Is this in his head?
Good question. You can
It's
describe
not-
it, Rogue?
Well, he said he was in the woods too, right? So would these two have met maybe in the woods?
I'm gonna guess it's the pendants.
Oh. Okay. Anyway. I'm sorry.
He's holding the amulet while he's running, and it's almost like he's talking to it.
Oh, it's like
you
a
know.
sending stone.
And he's like, which direction are you headed? And
Just east.
I will find you. And he keeps running.
I can't talk anymore. I must be quiet. She says. Okay. Cut from there. I love it. Fun. All right. What's everyone else doing? You don't hear any of that.
So, oh man, I feel like this is a good opportunity. Damn it. As Camila is walking with Zash and Duvad, a smile creeps on her face.
Ugh.
This is like a hunt. Oh, are we about to play hide and seek? And I'm gonna start
Yes.
walking towards the house.
Nice.
Yeah, but that's what I'm doing.
Nice.
You know, I just had a thought. What if we burned down one of these houses and see if it's burnt down in real life?
Oh, to see if there's like a chain reaction. I like your thought.
What if it's like, predestination? If we would have burned it down, it was always it was always the one we were going to burn down. Interesting.
Yes.
I don't think it'll work, but
we pulled things out of the book. Let's see if burning something changes it in the real world.
I generate fire with my hand. We can definitely test this theory.
All right, now you are welcome to spread out or stay together. Seriously, I know it's generally against the rules, but I encourage you to do your thing. Do whatever you want to do. You don't all have to go the same way.
Paul will go to the northwest.
Yeah, and I saw the person running into the woods over here, so I'm heading to this building.
I'm
All right,
going
everyone,
with her.
Everyone go in the direction they're going, generally, yeah.
I'm
Okay, so
off by
Paul
myself.
kind of went in the same direction that Rahadin went, generally. And Paul will see Rahadin.
I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good. Paul will see Rahadin walking. Sorry, it's the tokens, man. That's what I was worried about today with all the tokens. All right. You'll see Rahadin walking to the south, the bottom of this house from where you are. Walking with, and you each have ropes. Like, you are equipped with ropes for grabbing elves. He's got some tied up already, and he's just pulling them along from one house to the next.
Just regular old ropes.
Yep, just regular old ropes. And he's dragging them over to the next house. That's what Paul sees as he goes up to that house. Paul do anything, or just kind of hide, or what is Paul? How does Paul handle that?
I think he definitely doesn't want to help. This is awful, and he doesn't want to take part in it. But he's gonna open. So he's just gonna open this door.
Okay, so that's the back of the house. You'll have to go around to the other side of the door. That's the chimney on the back.
Gotcha.
Their chimneys are facing
Rahadin.
the inside. Yeah, their doors are on the outside.
So
That's
I will
for all
go to
the
this
houses, yeah.
door and I will
Yeah.
open it.
Cool. You open it. You look inside, and it looks like an elven home. To give me a survival check.
Not great.
Yeah. You see one. You see one person, kind of like in the dark, but you can see their outline in the dark, like in the shadows. Like they have some kind of shadow meld that's you can see right through. As you see. One woman, again, hiding in the shadows.
Okay, I'm gonna take a step in, and I'm going to pull my sword out and pretend to look around. And I'm going to whisper.
It doesn't matter. She screams as soon as she sees you. She screams.
Damn it.
No, please, no. Let me go, please. I didn't do anything. Let me go. She immediately is screaming.
I'm gonna be like, shut up, Lauren. Shut up. Shut up.
What do you want? I can do what do you need? Whatever you I got.
Just stop talking. Stop talking. All right. Do I see anything in there like blood or not blood, like ketchup or anything like that?
You see some tea? They like tea.
Ketchup. Ketchup in in my fantasy world.
Elves
Shut up.
love ketchup.
Yes.
Starts choking her. Shut up.
Elves invented ketchup.
If I poke my head, do I see Rahadin outside doing anything? Like, is he coming back, or does he look like he's?
He's actually taking them out like into the woods. Is where he's taking these folks.
All right, I step out. I pretend to get knocked down, and then I whisper, "Go north and run as fast as you can. Hurry!" And I push I throw my sword out to the side, make a big display like I've been kicked or something. I'm like, I'm down! Oh no! Run! I don't say run, but I'll go and then I go run! Go!
Okay, go run, move.
And she does. She tries to meld into the shadows as she makes a run for it. You see Rahadin looks over there, and he sees you. He shakes his head. He shakes his head and goes back into where he was going.
All right, and then I bend down and pick up my sword and put it back, scuff myself off, and go to somebody else.
Camila leans over to Zash. Hey Zash, have you ever seen cockroaches scatter? And then I'm just gonna toss the fireball at the house.
Nice.
I'm sorry. You might want to get near the entrance. They might start scattering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So you throw a fireball at this building.
Yeah, at this building.
You cast fireball?
Well, no, not fireball. I have I have
okay.
create flame and control flame.
So it's just gonna do some fire damage. Got it.
So I'm setting the windows and doors and anything that looks flammable on the house on fire.
Awesome.
Sorry.
It's so awesome. That's so epic. Awesome.
Come on out, little birds.
It's so awesome. Around this time, Terriman, roll can you do a survival for me?
Chairman, right?
Yes, Terriman, please.
Okay.
Terriman is looking for his beloved. Oh, come on, I'm rooting for you, buddy. Okay, you find her before too long. You find Raen ducking again in the trees. You find her, and she says, "They've torched my house."
I'm sorry.
You literally picked her house to burn.
Wow.
As you meet with her, I'm gonna have you guys on the map together, but y'all will be out in the woods, okay? A little ways out. Teramin and Raen together at last.
If Teramin puts 2 and 2 together, I'm just saying.
He's never gonna be friends with us ever again.
I swear, I always shake whenever I do something evil. I'm like, I don't want to do it, but
It's so good.
What
It's
would
so
happen?
good. Okay. She says they're torching my house. She says to Teramin as he runs up to her.
We must leave here. We must run away.
She says, where did we go? The mists.
You were right all along. I should have listened to you before.
It's too late for that now. She says, where will we go? What will we do? Again, Teramin in a new body. Zash can see him pretty good, for at least your token can. He doesn't look like the Teramin you guys know. He's a much scarier looking zombie man. It's actually the art you picked it first before you got the other character art. I'm like, yeah, bust out that fucking token tonight.
Does she see him as this monster now?
No, that's the thing is you are hideous, but she does not see you as hideous.
Oh, she doesn't care.
No. At least at this point in time, she doesn't care. Other priorities.
That's just true love right there.
Anything coming out? Is there any windows or anything? I'm gonna see if I can peek through the flames.
Yeah, I guess there were some windows. Oh my god, that's so awful. You're looking in and you see you just see like papers inside burning. The camera pans in and sees like Teramin's handwriting, like "All my love, Teramin." His letters just burning inside the house.
Our love will always be contained within this house. No matter what, as long as this house stands, our love will stand. Like horribly foreshadowing stuff.
We'll raise our
again, Camila doesn't know. Like it's just paper. You don't know anything about this.
Yeah, no. There's more fire going through that window.
No one's coming out.
There's all these houses, and that's the window.
So terrible.
We'll raise our children here.
Yes, your zombie children.
I have.
Oh no.
I built a nursery. Painted it just yesterday, my love. Reminds me of the trope of like the dead wife in every movie, who's like anytime there's a soldier remembering his dead wife, she's always tumbling underneath a blanket, and there's like light blaring in, and she's like, "Remember me, John. Don't move on, no matter what."
I'm sorry, I can't hear
When we
you.
ran in the rain, John.
Is there anybody there, like, trying to hold her back or anything?
No, she's out. She's hidden. She's you have her. You feel like you could make a run for it.
Yeah, I think he would try to do that.
Nice.
As I round the corner to approach Zash, who's by the door, to see if anybody's run out, because I know he said that nobody's come out yet. Do I see them?
These two off in the woods?
Yeah. I do have Devil Sight, but I don't know if that pertains to this body that I have.
Gosh, that's terrifying. Yeah, I don't know if it does either. I want to just give you guys like guard stuff.
Which is fair. I mean, I'm not in my
Yeah,
body.
if you know that your task is to find them in their homes and out in the woods. You assume that they're hiding in the woods too. So it makes sense. You look. You can give me a perception check,
Okay.
and let's see if Teramin can hide as well as an elf can. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, Teramin. You are a big dumb knight with a different body, but still a big knight that can't hide. So roll a disadvantage stealth, please.
I'm a little enamored by the
You've only got to be 5.
So beautiful.
Hey,
You only gotta be 5.
he did.
Yeah,
beat 5.
did.
So you don't see him
Shall
or
we
her
move to
because
the next house?
she's easier to hide than he is.
Yes. Let's not catch this one on fire. Let's see if there's anything I can try to take from the book.
That's fair.
I kick down this door here where I'm at.
And
Yeah,
I'm gonna
let me
begin
zoom
walking southward, where Duvad is.
All right, so Terramin and Rain just run through the woods. Similar direction to where the one that Paul sent away.
Looking
Yeah.
for loot.
He's holding her
looking for
hand,
loot.
running with her
There-
through the trees.
Yeah. And
Get a quickie.
yeah.
Duvad's just looking for loot. Looking for loot. There are no consequences to my actions here. Kicks open the door.
Okay, where are you? Sorry,
I'm off to the
it's a big
side
map.
here.
Okay, that's the fireplace. You gotta go around the other side. That's where Zash
Oh.
and Camila have joined.
Oh well, that's where I was going to.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's fair. Yeah, sorry. The doors are all on the outside, so it gets a little confusing.
Oh, okay.
Kick it in, and you see a well-lit room.
Well, we wouldn't be here yet. We'd
it's
be
set-
probably
set
walking
nicely.
down.
Yeah, come in that direction. Oh my gosh, there's fire, and one of the fires looks a little like a penis.
That was unintentional, I swear.
Oh, I thought Jester did it.
No.
I need to see this.
Why does the fire have balls?
Oh, that's supposed to be balls. It's gotta be balls.
Oh my.
Okay. I like Duvad kicking in the door. To loot the place.
Yeah, I'm like, I am missing out on sleep because of this. I better come back with something.
Yeah. Get a perception check for you, sir.
All right, I can do that. Percepzione.
Nice. So you find another a pendant that's similar to what Terramin has. As you find, and it's like fine gold.
Put it
I
on
think this will fetch you some money. And you might find with that roll 2 more gold coins, 2 gold coins and a pendant.
Nice. These poor people don't need this.
Loot. Say, I'll take this.
I'm
genocide all around you.
Hey,
Oh my god.
they won't be needing it anymore. So
Actually, your perception was so great. You did notice that there were elves like hiding in the shadows of the room as you were looting it, because your perception was so high.
don't mind me. Don't mind me. Just you'll never see me again. Don't worry. Don't worry.
So when they see you, you see them. They know you see them, but you don't like attack them, so they just stay in the shadows.
Don't worry. Taking the tax. It's okay. I know there's no consequences, but I'd rather not kill people in cold blood. Have a good day. and then I just leave.
Yeah.
I open back the door and I see Zash and like, there's nothing in there, and I've got like my nice gold chain on my neck. There was nothing in there.
Awesome.
Flicking a coin.
When did Duvad become a pimp?
He starts walking with a limp.
Awesome. So Zash is with Camila. Duvad moves on to the next one.
Yep, I'm just moving on. Just
All right, I'll let Duvad kind of sneaks along to the next one. And Camila and Zash come up to the same house. Or what?
Can I do just a quick insight on his? There's nothing in there.
on mine, there's nothing in there. I was
Yeah.
lying through my teeth. I'm assuming just a regular check would determine that.
Me just
Deception.
checking to see if I would actually like.
Yeah,
Oh,
how's your
I was
deception?
good with that. I was good with that.
Yeah, he's a good liar.
Okay, so yeah, I'll walk
Nothing
past
in
the
there.
house.
Everyone's already ran. There's nothing in there.
As like
As
I'm
Nash is walking by the house, he wants to detect magic.
Awesome. Do they give off? Yeah, go ahead and you detect magic. You sweep it.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Gosh.
I don't think elves detect his magic.
I know, right? I mean,
Because
they're
Ash is more
so
interested in magical items.
Yeah.
Just looking at. Oh, that's something different. No, you don't detect any magic in there.
And then he moves on to the next place.
Moves on. Awesome.
As I'm walking, a small flame is like twirling between my fingers. Like, you know, some people will like twirl a coin around their fingers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm kind of doing it with just a little fire.
I used to think that was so cool of me that I could do that with a $50 piece, and I was like, I'm just so cool doing this. I look like a fucking nerd. I did that because I thought, oh, I'm gonna look so cool doing this. And I felt so cool doing it, but it didn't make me any cooler.
I like doing that with a pen just because it's fun, though.
Yeah.
Awesome. You guys continue kind of making your way around the base of the hill.
I'm also checking the woods as well in case there's anybody hiding in any bushes or anything.
Yeah. Okay, give me in the woods. I think it's a survival check, please.
Survival? Okay.
Root squad.
18.
Paul.
Ooh, good roll.
Oh, God.
Let's see how I do. Yeah, you're going to find 3 of them out in the woods. 2 women and a man. Camila. Again, hiding in the shadows. You see them. As they're like trying to hide. And you can just see their shadow, you can see their bodies in the shadows.
I was really hoping to roll low. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, but beside them, not them. Like, I'm not hitting them. I'm hitting close to them to threaten them.
Like the tree next to them.
Yeah, like the tree next to them. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Come
cool. So you
here
scare
and
them?
play with me. Yes, I am scaring them to, like, essentially intimidating them.
Yeah.
To run away.
No, to come to me.
Yeah. Yeah. They All right. Give me. Let's see. There's like.
I could never play an evil, like a full-on evil character. I just couldn't do it.
You do well playing it sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, but like.
Okay, so go ahead and roll a. You don't have to roll. Shit, you scared them. The man comes forward, and so does one of the women. The other one stays in the shadows, trying to, hoping you don't call her out. As one man and one woman come forward. You say, "What are you going to do with us?"
That's not for me to decide. As much as I would love it to be. And I'm gonna use Mage Hand to tie the rope around them.
Nice. I love you so much, Vinny.
While this horrifying scene's going on, Duvan just walks in, rootin' tootin' lootin', rootin' tootin' lootin'.
Cartoon filling his pockets with coins.
Yeah, it's just like there's women crying in the corner, and he's just like, all right.
Don't mind me.
There's a kid holding on to a piggy bank, and I grab it and I smash it, take the 3 copper pieces.
What were you gonna say, Prank?
Paul is just, he's going to go down to the next house.
Okay.
And he's also keeping an eye on Rahadin, since he's kind of in that vicinity.
Sure. Rahadin comes out of the woods with 4 more.
His
4 more.
His 8?
He has 8 now, yeah. Just kind of copy paste these copies.
I'm going to I am going to tell the people that like I see. I'm like, you should probably run. You should probably. As I'm just rifling through the dressers, just like, you should probably run.
Also, super quick. Would it be okay if I
Yeah.
gave myself a wisdom check to see if I let the last one that's trying to hide go?
Sure. You roll how you wanted to.
Okay, I'm just. Oh, okay. That's actually good. All right.
You had your
So,
wits
yeah,
about you. You're like, let
a
her go.
little bit of wits about. I look at her. I smile. Run. It's always so much more fun when they run.
Ah, you're a villain. You're a villain.
I'm gonna watch
I'm
her
so
and,
grateful for that.
Are
and
we the bad guys?
with one hand holding the rope that are tied to her companions, the other hand
Mhm.
a fire again forms. And I
Mhm.
look at her and I wait for her to run.
Yeah. She starts running in the woods,
And then
running
I
away,
kind
trying
of
to stick to the shadows.
squeeze my eyes shut and turn the fire off.
Nice.
Cool.
This is a struggle. Sorry. Okay. We can go back to Paul.
It's fantastic.
Stallion.
Paul, you see that Rahadin's got more, and you're muted. Which house are you going to now? The one the one you're at there. Great. Go for it. Kick the door open. It's empty.
Perception check.
Yeah. Or no, not perception. It's going to be a survival to find traces of life. Sorry.
Can I have that roll?
I know, right?
I mean, like, just the roll from
An
it?
18 and a 20. I have allowed that in the past. So, sure. You're going to find all three of them. Again, 2 females and a male.
All right. I whisper this time before they can say, like, anything.
I'm sorry. One female, one male. Sorry. Go on.
I whisper before they can, like, say anything. I'm just like, please be quiet. I know you're here. I want you to be able to escape. I am going to leave this place, and after about 20 seconds, I want you to book it. Which way did Rahadin walk towards?
He's to the south now.
You're going to book it to the north by northwest. Do you understand? I just need you to nod if you understand.
They do.
All right. 20 seconds and then run. And then I leave. And I keep looking.
Yeah. Okay. To give me a stealth check for you, sir. You give me stealth.
16. I don't know why it says I'm in heavy armor, though. I guess chainmail?
Yeah.
Oh, you are a guard. Technically.
Oh,
as
yeah.
well. Although I don't know if that's
shouldn't
supposed
change
to
your
be
stat
permanent.
block.
Yeah.
Or are you wearing? Do you have a shield or something? I don't know. If
I
you
do
got
have a
something-
shield.
You got something heavy, yeah. So. Yeah, you poke your head out. You gosh, you got pretty good dark vision too, don't you?
120 feet.
Yeah. You know that Rahadin saw that. Saw that you didn't fight these people on their way out.
Even though they left 20 or 30 seconds after?
There's a role for, it says, if a character tries to help the elves in any way, they must succeed in a DC 22 stealth check to
Jesus.
speak quietly enough that Rahadin does not hear them.
Okay.
So you are definitely close enough to have to roll that check, and yeah,
Absolutely.
he yeah, he hears you.
Okay.
He does not come toward you or anything, but I think you might see that he sees you.
Sure.
And he continues into the next room. He gets into the last house.
Okay.
He comes out with 2 more females.
Ugh.
Huh.
More fire for the fire.
God.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Yeah, sorry, evil laugh.
You should be running. The people are coming behind me are not so nice. Run away. And I've just got like 7 new rings on and
All right.
tongue ring.
Rahadin says, bring your prisoners to the cell.
I'll begin dragging the 2 with me.
He calls to all of you.
I'll walk with Camille.
But yeah, I'm heading to the cell.
Oh, I'm sorry, you can't move your people. Of course you can.
Yeah, no.
He asks you to line them up with the rest. Put them all together. They're all tied together. Oh, yeah, you had a man. Yeah, he has them all tied up, including the one man. You guys all come back?
Yeah.
Yeah. Paul has no reason to believe that he heard him, so.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna just reread this cool flavor text.
Actually, can I get Paul to do one very stupid thing?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What's up?
I imagine it's like when he was checking the last house. Like maybe he was behind this. This is kind of how I was thinking. And I want him to cast an elevated spiritual weapon. And I want it to just like start carving up the rope that Rahadin is using to escort these people.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knows the end of this story already.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, where are you?
So I imagine like he's behind the house, and maybe like Rahadin is like, let's see, I was over here when Rahadin heard everything. So he like checks the house, and maybe when he's like over here, I kind of walk down here, cast spiritual weapon in the vicinity of him, except it doesn't attack him. It just goes to like start cutting things down.
Yeah,
and then like
yeah.
as a bonus action, he'll like make his way towards the the center, because he could move it and still direct it to do things, and so it would just like start chopping the rope up.
Yeah. All right.
Oh God.
What? Oh God.
That's what you said.
I said, all right. So, just double check this. There's so many options.
I feel like I'm going to end up getting grievously wounded.
I'm taking a grievous wound.
Wake up! Wake up! I want to wake up.
No place like home. No place like home.
his everything is so high. It's all this. He's got stats like you.
I'm so...
Passive perception 21. Go ahead and roll again. Roll stealth. I know you're casting from back there before you try to approach.
You know what? I'm going to use my inspiration.
Nice. So you don't have disadvantage. Just a regular roll.
So I think the reason it says I have heavy arm, I have 113 pounds, but I have a bag of holding. So I don't know how to. That offsets.
Weight shouldn't be the problem. Is it?
I have a shield.
It
so
must
that
be
might
the shield, but
Okay.
it must be the shield.
All right. Here we go. 2.
Well, to be fair, you did preface this by saying I'm going to be doing a stupid thing, so...
Yeah.
All
right.
Oh, man.
Clear this off.
Paul's not the stealthiest.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah.
He just stands out of any room he's in.
Yeah.
Yeah. As soon as he sees the sorry, so many options here.
The weapon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
He says no, and it disappears.
Okay.
No. He cast nuh-uh.
He casts not in my house.
Not in my house.
Shall we roll initiative with Rahadin?
Yep.
Just him, right? None of us else are in this initiative, right?
Where is Zash? Okay, there's Zash. There's Camila. Who am I missing?
Duvad.
I know. Taram is out in the woods.
Duvad's in the house over
Where's
here.
Duvad? Oh, you're
over here.
You're still.
Still rootin' tootin' lootin'.
Golly. So he calls you all back. Paul attempts to free these people. He counterspells your business.
My spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to drag myself over here?
And like a flurry you've never seen, he immediately just starts carving up these women. Just slash.
I hate that she's loving this right now.
Yeah. The women start dropping all over the place.
I gotta ask, whenever you're in your Camila form, like, are you fully cognizant of everything that's going on? Like,
Guess you'll have to find out.
Okay, cool. No worries. I just didn't know if that had already been revealed or not, and I was just not. Okay, that's horrifying.
Yeah.
That's the equivalent of me saying that's a good question and then just moving on.
I just didn't know if that had already been addressed yet, and I didn't just.
How he stops your magic weapon. He immediately starts cutting down these women. The men in the cage start screaming, and there's cool flavor text. There's something else that happens. Everyone roll a dexterity saving throw, and I say everyone. I mean, Camila, Zash, Duvad, and Paul. DC 15 dex save.
I failed.
Failed.
Oh my gosh, what is up?
Duvad's watching this go on, and he's like, "There's nothing you can do, Duvad.
Oh,
They are not. This is a memory. This is nothing you could do."
Not that bad. If you failed, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage. Pardon me. As you were just struck with an oversized lightning wave spell. You were all struck by it.
How big is it?
It's just big enough to rock the mountain.
is that all?
I mean, the mountain, the hill. So it's not a ton of damage, but and
That's
you
a
get knocked down. If you fail, okay, so if you pass, you get a what is it, 9, and also if you failed, you get knocked prone. So that just happens. You might. I don't know if you can even take a look at what's happening right now. It's off-putting. You don't know what like, okay, so Rahadin's like a super magic guy now. So he does that too. Besides the dispel and scary sword action, he just starts cutting these women down. They all scream. Big thunder strike, knocking you all down. Then you hear the thud of that thunder strike hitting the cage, and then you hear a shout coming from the cage, and you see Kasimir reforming out of the mist on the outside the cage, and he's got these arcane flakes of snow and ice all around his hands, and an avalanche pours out toward Rahadin. And you hear the word halt, and the ice storm is reduced to a puddle at his feet. Oh my goodness, you guys, because this is one of those things where, like, you can't. It's like, you know, in a bad dream, you know, in a dream when you try to hit someone and you can't punch.
Yeah.
That's the state that y'all are in right now. So Rahadin walks over. This wizard just drops to his knees in a puddle. As several of these women are already dead. I've not X'd them all off. But Rahadin just steps over, and in one quick, like, again, just like you know those memes from the guys like this with the and then something crazy happens.
Yeah.
It's sort of like that. Kasimir's ears fall from his head, and Rahadin tells him, you can still hear their screams. He says, your sister was better than you could ever hope to be. You are a failure and a disgrace to our people.
Wow, Jesus.
And again, the mists just kind of swirl back all around you guys as you see Rahadin go back in, just cut all the women down. You know that there are some runaways in the woods, but you see him cutting these people down. As the mists cave in, the mists are crowding around. Meanwhile, Tome and Raen out in the middle of the woods, huffing, puffing, breathing. She says, where can we go? What can we do? Again, to Teramin.
Anywhere but here. Do we hear them getting cut down or anything like that yet?
Gosh, yeah, it might be.
I mean, there was
some of
thunder
that.
that just cracked this whole mountain. I would.
You heard that too.
Yeah.
Big thunderclap, and the screams of the men and the women as they're being down.
Like music to my ears.
Yeah, I think they like maybe fall down together or to their knees, you know, in the woods, and he tells her anywhere but here.
Yeah. The mists grow heavier and thicker around you. As a bat flies in and lands right in front of you. Standing before you, it's fucking Rahadin.
Immediately draws the sword.
He says, I seem to have missed one. immediately slashes Raen open. And fog gets real thick around you as you see Raen collapse, her eyes wide, reaching for you. What do you do, sir?
Oh, he screams, "No, you bastard!" And tries to attack him.
Yeah. He looks at you and it's strange when they fight for others. You know what? I'm not gonna make you roll. You slash at him with your you probably have your sword, like a silver sword, long sword at this point. You slash at him. You actually strike him, doing some damage to his body, but immediately he turns into a mist, just disappears, and the mists are all around you. What's the last thing we see of Terramin as his beloved is bleeding out before his eyes?
He immediately goes, looking around at the mist. He can't see Rahadin anymore. He spins back around to her, and picks her up in his arms, and checks her wounds, and says, "You're going to be okay. You're going to make it. I'll heal you."
And with that, it's like a slow fade to black. Like he's like, "You're going to make it. I'll heal you." Desperate but knowing. This is it. Yeah, everyone's in the fog. Everyone continues. It's always so awkward because you're gonna dream, you're gonna sleep. We're not gonna do dreams, but you're all gonna wake up with these memories. Full rest, everyone except for Duvad. So everyone wakes up fully rested except for Duvad, who now has 2 levels of exhaustion. Let me get y'all back together now. Let me finish. Also, I need to give you flavor text.
He's still he's exhausted.
Sorry. Before we get to the rest thing, I need to finish reading my chapter. The book again. It was flipping around. I think one of the last things Minnie saw was that pages had flipped ahead, like skipped chapters to the chapter we're in now. And so this was not right after he turned. In fact, he says, you hear in the clouds, as you always do at the end of these Tome visits, right? He says, though nearly a century had passed since Tatiana's death, I knew her to be my true love. Patrina longed to be my bride. She never held a candle to Tatiana, but she did have her charms. And she was mine.
Ugh.
Then they took her from me, and I could not suffer the elves to take away that which belonged to me. If Tatiana's beauty was as a river and as a spring flood, Patrina's was a brush fire, smoldering in a dying forest. With her flame extinguished, I ensured her murderers joined me in eternal cold night. And now
Messed up.
Yeah, where are you? The attuned creature may now cast Force Cage as a ritual spell once per dusk.
Force Cage? What is this? What?
Yeah, it's redonkulous. It's a level 7 spell.
I'm having
Yeah, it's fun. Force Cage, look it up. One word, Force Cage, one word. Now you all awaken. Disturbing thing. Everyone's fully rested except for Duvad. Now I'll get back to that.
I am 2 levels of exhaustion deep. I need some fucking coffee, man.
Why didn't he get rested?
Good question.
For reasons.
I don't know if you noticed right away, like
I'm just like you'll try to shake
Everyone
me
else
awake.
snaps up, and yeah.
No, more. I need more.
That's the worst when you need sleep and you just can't get
It's
it.
time to get up, and you can't.
Paul, so just to be clear on long rest rules, you get
Yeah.
HP equal to your level plus your con modifier.
Is
Oh, no,
that
no,
the
it's-
rule?
Is that Pathfinder? I'm honestly.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Do I
forgetting.
gain any hit points back
You
from
get
that
half.
rest?
You okay, you only recharge your short rest on a long rest, and you did not
That's
get a long rest. So you can recharge half of your hit dice. No, hang on a second. Let me look it up now.
When you click long rest, didn't it heal you automatically?
It might, yeah.
I think it did it for me.
Yeah. I gotta look it up. What all you get? All lost hit points. You also regain hit dice
Oh.
up to half of the hit dice that you've used. Up to half of the hit dice that you have, rather. So if you have less than half your total hit dice, you regain half of it. Right? So your level, whatever you are, you get half of those back.
Okay, so I go back up to full health, though.
Yeah, back to full health. And everyone regains their spells except for Duvad.
Do we still keep the damage that we took in the book?
Yes. Yes, keep the damage you took in the book, which is not a ton, but
Ow.
which was, what did I say? It was 18 or 9.
So do we heal, or what if I would heal past that because of the long rest?
Nah, you wake up with damage.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
I just like
Fuck you, prankster.
Hey, that was all you got. I could have sent him after you.
You could have, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Paul wakes up and he just, that's hard.
You do know if we die in the book, we die in real life.
Yep, I have a feeling. To be fair, I don't know if anybody knows that I started thing. Would they have seen the spiritual weapon that he dispelled immediately?
Oh,
I didn't. You were on the other side of the hill.
that's true. It may have been. She was, yeah, especially in a weird place at the time.
Definitely wasn't my fault.
Ow. I'm gonna start my morning by ritually casting mage armor. Because that's the only way my AC is at 15.
It's decent, yeah.
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 I am so hurt.
We were
mansion music. Sorry.
we were snapped out of the realm just like that, right?
Yeah, I mean,
So
yeah.
maybe Tyrimon's still like kneeling on the floor, going, I'll heal you, and then
That's horrible.
Oh yeah, yeah. Tyrion had no. Yeah, he didn't know any of y'all were or anything during that.
then he looks around and then like tries to compose himself.
Oh, my heart.
I imagine, I think like Paul like puts his hand and he's like, I tried, Tidman. I tried to free some of them. I tried to let some of them run away.
What's done is done. I don't think we can change that now.
so. Mechanical question.
Yeah.
Seeing as I didn't actually rest, did I gained no hit points back? Yeah.
No, not from resting. Unless you're doing rest. Actually, you know what? You didn't even do that. You can do a short rest. Not during that.
Can I spell
Paul,
Do you have any short rest dice left?
I do.
Okay, cool. Just curious. What you have, but you need a long rest to recharge them. So if you want to use short rest dice, you gotta try for a short rest. Again.
I imagine Duvad would be looking worse than whenever you found him after he escaped Castle Ravenloft. I don't think I had 2 level of exhaustion. Like,
and we don't know what's causing the exhaustion?
I mean, you haven't really taken note of it yet until
All right.
maybe now.
So if he looks bad,
Yeah,
Paul's
you all got a little hurt, but he's still. Yeah.
Yes, I
Can't get out
got
of bed.
no rest.
I will look at him and I want to do a medicine check. So I want
Sure,
to do a medicine
sure.
check to see what's
Yeah.
going on.
Sure.
I roll a 3. Sorry, buddy.
Okay.
Is Rahadin one of those elves? Is Rahadin an elf?
Those are his people.
Yeah.
I think of if I somehow picked up a curse somewhere. You know.
Rahadin say something possibly insensitive. I
Yeah.
caught myself though.
See,
Yeah, I mean, with that medicine check, yeah, he's very, very tired. He's just having bad dreams. Seems like it makes sense in this place, right?
Could someone magically inclined check me for curses? I have a thing on me that could help if it is a curse, but I don't want to drink it unless it is curse.
I
All
slowly.
right, can I?
Well, I'll help Paul if he's gonna do that, but I'm slowly kind of waddling over at him. I, even though I rested, I don't look energized.
You don't look good either.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
18 hit points goes a long way on your pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think everyone could use a little bit of healing, and so I'm gonna. I don't know why he casted that. That was crazy. But I'm going to help everyone.
You don't know
That's
if
the
he
big
casted
thing.
that. It may not
I
have come
don't
from
know
him.
what was going on there. That's crazy. So I'm going to cast my Aura of Vitality. That's what lets me do the 2d6 hit points over a minute. It's essentially 2d6, 10 2d6 rolls.
I guess while he's
So-
doing that, I'll try to see if I can figure out what the heck is wrong with Duvad.
Yeah.
Would it be Arcana or?
Yeah, that's what I'll say. Whatever you want to investigate. Yeah, he does. I mean, he's impaired, obviously. You know,
Could I make a check on myself?
you know what? Give me a history check. Let's see, because everyone had a terrible dream of going into the Tome,
Is
but
this
maybe you.
Barovia related?
Um,
Because I get advantage if it is.
Duvad had nightmares in addition to what you all shared. He also kept dreaming about like some crazy lady with it was like a beautiful woman, but she had the head of a wolf.
The wolf-headed woman. She beautiful but very scary. And
She's like torturing you.
it wasn't the woman I killed, I don't think.
Wait. Describe it again.
Woman, very beautiful, head of a wolf, torturing the shit out of me. Like, she made me jump rope with my innards.
All right,
It was
really
weird.
quick here. Okay, can I? I'm trying to not use meta because I prankster know that Max stole all of that treasure from the wolf den.
Fuck.
And I don't know if I actually saw this altar because I didn't go back that far. But
Yeah.
from what you've described to me,
I
that's
would-
what that is.
It was a beautiful woman, and there was lots of jewels at her feet.
Inspiration, Frankie.
Thank you.
Inspiration.
See, and here I was thinking this had to do with the Taraka reading.
Well,
Reading that again.
I'd say it's like, well, there's really nothing I might as well use this, and I have held onto this from the very beginning of joining the campaign. I have a potion of remove curse that I have not used, and I'm just
Nice.
like, well, maybe this will help.
Down the
And I
hatch.
just tread down the hatch.
Yeah. Yeah, you still feel very tired. That makes maybe it worked. Maybe it worked.
Maybe it works. Ugh.
Right, well, I guess we can.
I do the I
I don't
pour
know what's
some water
going
in there to
on,
get
so
all
I'm
the
like-
juice out.
Well, you know what? Let me at least help you how I can, and so I'm going to heal him in the meantime. So
I appreciate it.
uh,
What does
so
2
first-
levels of exhaustion do to my motherfucking everything?
It's just -2 to any d20 is what I'm doing for you.
Okay, that's good. That's what I went down
Yeah.
during the dream in, so I'll take 58.
18 hit points.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's fine.
Anything else you need?
Coffee.
All right. I look at Camilla.
We're gonna
And
find a haunted
I
castle.
will heal Camilla for 5,
There's Starbucks
5,
everywhere. There's got to be one
7.
here.
5 plus 7?
No, it'd be 10, so 17 total.
17 total. Okay.
How's she looking?
She's looking a lot better.
Okay, is she looking good? Like, good, ready to roll?
Hold on one second. I have such garbage HP. Let's see here. Give me 1 second. You said 17?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm back to. Okay, so yeah, she's about ready to roll. Like she's definitely
Okay.
looking like health-wise now. She's definitely looking a lot healthier, but
I imagine as I'm healing her, like my hand or whatever is like, I'm like, I wanted on the record, I trust you, Camilla. I forget your alter ego's name.
Valeska.
Valeska. I do want to on the record, I do not trust Valeska. And I think that she... Do you remember anything when she takes over?
Quick question though. Would Paul have even seen her set the house on fire?
Oh, that's right. I didn't. Nope,
You-
that's a good catch. That's a good catch.
You were on the only one that would have seen it, I think, was Zash.
That's true. So never
Maybe
mind.
Duvad.
That's true.
And it was Zash's idea to light stuff on fire.
Yeah.
The other upright moral figure in the party.
All right. I will. Okay, I look at Terriman. How's Terriman doing?
He's good.
All right, I
Well,
look at
besides
Zash.
obvious, yeah.
Besides the love of his life,
besides
having to
reaching out
relive
for
her
nothing.
death.
Yeah, I'm
Zash
sure
looks like he's got about 8 fucking scales singed.
All right. So 9, he gets 9 scales back.
I
Scales.
love that.
6.
Measure it in scales.
All right. It's like splinters and Atlas. All right, it's my turn. So that's 4 for me. 4 for me. 11. So it'd be 19. That'll top me. Back up. Not 558. Okay. So I rolled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I've got one last little bit. Could anybody use topping off? Otherwise, it's just going to go to waste. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Going once.
I'm good. I'm literally like 1 down.
Going twice.
Alright,
Then it's
heal me,
going to
please.
That's going to Camilla.
Okay.
So you're
I'm back to
topped off.
max.
back to max.
Thank you.
All right.
So yeah. And then I just pat Duvad on the shoulder. I'm like, all right, buddy, let's get back to it.
That's, you know what? I don't know that any of your characters knew that Terriman was in there.
I know I didn't.
Yeah, I didn't see it either. Or I didn't see him. I almost did, but well, I rolled up.
Oh, so we have no idea what he went through. Oh, that's sick. So what did we hear him say when we woke up again?
He was saying, I'll heal you. I'll heal you. You're going to be okay. I think
Alright.
that would be it, yeah.
Depression.
So maybe Paul is like, I've got it, buddy. Don't worry. I'll heal everyone. Don't worry about it.
Oh,
Kind of my
buddy.
job. And then I go up to him and maybe just look at him and be like, "Are you all right?" I don't know if we saw you in the dream.
Yes, I was there. I was in the woods. Searching for survivors. And he's not being honest, so I guess that would. But also,
try deception.
Yeah.
He might have
deception. Here
a
we go.
passive insight.
And I have pretty crazy insight too.
Yeah, I have this thing. I don't talk about the stuff that torments me. I'd rather not burden others with my curse.
Okay,
so he's just trying to.
Oh, I totes know you're lying.
Yeah, he's totally trying to cover up something.
Paul will nod, and he'll just be like, "Yes, I was supposed to look for people as well, and I was able to find some. I tried to warn them around. It was the best I could do."
He killed all of them, didn't he?
From what I saw, he killed.
That is why we must track him down and destroy him.
I take the gold chain that I have and just tuck it into my shirt.
You mean Rahadin is who we need to track down?
Take off
Yeah.
gold rings.
If we can't kill Strahd, perhaps.
Yeah, you do have those items, by the way. You have the gold coins. You have the non-magical items that came with you.
Cool.
Oh, okay, non-magical. I was gonna say that's not fair. Sash totally looted the place before.
Yeah,
But
you got all the non-magical stuff.
Yeah, I just like while this whole thing is going on, Turbot's having his awful morning. I'm just like,
Make him.
But you're also yawning.
we should
take one of the
probably
coins
go
and swallow it.
see if
Yes,
our
we
upstairs
probably-
neighbor is still here.
Murdered his own people, his own women.
I'm just
Yes.
kind of standing by where the door is, just waiting.
But I think I can speak on everyone's behalf that we all did everything we could to help out those elves as best as we possibly could.
No.
I think
comment.
we all tried to save them and do what we could to change it because we know how much it means to you, our good friend, whom we love dearly. And I would hate for any of us to have
There's a letter burning in the background.
It goes on like for about a minute, totally unaware.
He looks at at everybody and he says,
All right, I'm sorry.
He says, I know all of you would have done whatever you could to have stopped him. Yes,
Yes, absolutely.
you're good friends.
He's truly an evil person. And
We should
would
get
do
going.
nothing
We need to
do
get
I wish
going
Minnie was
right
on
now.
camera. I wish Minnie was on camera. She mutes herself. She's losing it.
Zach looks over to Camila and goes, "We need to go see if that house burnt."
I'm sorry.
We need to go upstairs.
All right. Yes. Yeah, that's why.
There's 2 Pauls on my screen.
Oh, lucky you. Yeah, there's 2 here.
Oh,
You're
there
right.
is 2.
Take away 1.
He's just moving so fast healing, it's like there's 2 of them.
No, it was the head. The head animated.
Oh yeah. How come it was only in my head?
There
Yeah, I
might
kinda
have been
wonder
more.
why-
We didn't investigate the
Oh.
other corners. There might have been more.
A bit of drama from last episode that I completely forgot. I flipped up your toupee last episode.
Well, no one else was looking though.
Yeah.
And
he said he wouldn't
got
bury you
really
if you
mad.
died.
Yeah.
Which is a lot for him to break his vows to kill him for.
He's like, by the way, I will betray my god when you die.
I owed my oaths to my gods seriously,
Mhm.
but my hair, that's a whole nother issue entirely.
All right, we should keep going. I agree with Camila.
So yeah, so 10 minutes after you get off the trap, the magic wall disappears, and you are back. And here it is, morning now. Got one tired Duvad, but here we are.
Rubbing, like, every second, I'm just rubbing my eyes. When will this
But
nightmare
I'm going
end?
to say that I learned from my previous era and ask for the two chunky boys to get in front of me.
Chunky boys. That's your nickname for them now.
I think
Come on,
Darwin
chunky
should
boys.
take the lead because he's probably the most familiar with this place.
Wise.
Of course, anything
Wait.
for my friends.
I haven't been eating so much that I'm chunky.
I think I'm about to start taking psychological damage.
I know, it would be madness. Insanity chart in this game. Did y'all explore this other room last time? I think
This one,
No.
or
y'all did.
this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of looked into it, but didn't really
We
examine
heard
it. But
stuff.
I'll go inside. Yeah, and look at. I'm not feeling too smart. I'll just go in and look at by myself.
I'm staying close
we
to
went
Zash and
in there.
Terramin.
Perception.
Copy paste flavor text for you guys.
Do you need a perception? I'm gonna look.
You see well, it's a bedroom. That second sentence, or that I guess
Thistle down hair.
read it for the stream. Somebody else read it, please.
The contents of this room are draped in cobwebs. Between curtained windows stands a black marble hearth, with a sculpted mantelpiece above which hangs a framed portrait of a handsome, well-dressed man with a wry smile and a thick mane of thistledown, beautifully coiffed hair. Opposite the fireplace is a large bed with a rotting mattress and wooden posts carved to resemble dragons. Across from the double doors stands a tall wardrobe, its doors hanging open, revealing a dark and empty cavity. The only other piece of furniture is an overstuffed leather chair that faces the hearth.
We're talking about this room on their left, by the way.
Oh, the one you're pinging.
Sorry.
Don't we have to get there from over here? Isn't that the door?
Yeah. That was my mistake. I thought that's the room y'all were looking at already. Oh, that's fine.
All right. That's fair.
I would
But
like
yeah.
to check out this room. Like, look.
So you see, there's a portrait of the man that you saw in the window.
Ooh.
I'm gonna make a perception check in the room, just see if there's anything hidden.
I'm also keeping my ears open for any other noises coming from the house if we are alone on at least on this floor.
Yeah. It's you hear. You're right. What'd you roll?
Oh, you want me to hear roll perception?
Sure.
Okay. 19.
You might hear a little shuffling upstairs, but not here.
Seems our guest is still upstairs. Well, we're the guests, actually.
Alright. I suppose we should head this way then. He'll wait for Duval and everybody to...
All right, y'all stack up again so I can cut a page and do a different map.
Before we leave this area, do you mind if we go check out these two small rooms over here? Just to see
This was a
what's-
bathroom.
They were
and
bathrooms.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then
there
this
was
one
one
had your head.
bathroom.
I know
It
we
did. You could check it again, or you can look at the. Did you look at the one at the top?
We didn't look
This
at
one
the
had
one
your
at the
head.
top.
The one on the bottom had the head. The one on the top, I'm not sure if y'all looked over there yet. or not.
We didn't.
I mean, oh look.
I'm just gonna wait with Terramin.
So, I'm sorry. So you're looking behind the curtain at the top?
Yes.
Red
Yeah.
velvet curtain hangs in front of an alcove to the northeast. You open it, and it's empty. There's nothing there.
No head.
Just windows.
All right.
Right, and what is in this room right here?
That was another bathroom.
I don't think we ever
Yeah.
opened it though. At least it wasn't open on my
Yeah, I
screen.
know. I know the dynamic lighting is.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
didn't look
y'all
at the
went.
top
Y'all
one.
went through a lot of rooms that you can actually look at. Rainwater seeps through cracks in the ceiling and flows into a pool on this sagging wooden floor. Pardon me. The pool fills about half the room. Bare stone shelves line the walls.
Bears and there's nothing there.
As in, there's nothing in the shelves.
Yeah, there.
Perception check.
And check it all out.
Check it all out.
Sure. How much do you weigh?
Oh, he's very tiny.
What an odd question.
Oh no. Yeah, I mean,
It's fine.
it says all my gear is 113 pounds.
Oh my God.
But
Bag of
I
holding.
have bag of holding.
Right. And how much does your person weigh? And how much can your bag of holding hold?
Jeez, I don't know. I'm assuming it probably could hold most of this shit.
I mean, look it up. Look it up.
Okay, I will look up how much a gnome weighs.
500 pounds.
A gnome. Oh, it can hold 500 pounds. Got
Yeah,
it.
it can hold.
I was like,
A gnome weighs 500 pounds. A tiny little gnome. They're made of lead.
40 pounds is how much a gnome weighs.
Yeah. So the floor creaks below you. You feel like this really soft floor, and it almost breaks through, but
And the bag of holding weighs no more than 15 pounds,
no more than 50.
regardless of the contents placed in size.
Yeah.
15.
Yeah. 15. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, you don't fall. You don't fall through the floor, but you feel like it's a dangerous room. You just see that it's been looted. The floor is just soft and spongy. Yeah. Water
Good
damage.
night. Peace. Let's go. My curiosity has been sated.
All right.
Going upstairs?
That's right. Y'all. Okay. I think. Are you all stacked on top of each other? So I
Yeah.
can copy paste you to a different map. Okie dokes. Yeah, here we go. Going upstairs. Right. You know what? As you're going, you can reposition yourselves. Oh crap. Okay. Stupid. Roll 20. I don't want to the dynamic lighting just kind of ruins things, right? Drag your asses out individually is what I'm gonna do. Oh, that's what I should do. Sorry, I have to animate everything I'm thinking. Or narrate everything. How about just update when drop? Then I'll just pull you guys in here. In the front, we have Terriman. And Terriman, as you go up the stairs, you have this sense of familiarity. Like, oh yeah, I've been here before. This is where the leaders stay. Like, I was down there with the regular guys. The leaders are up here. So Vladimir would have been up here. At least this is where they would have met. Camila, who's behind Terriman?
I either.
Zash probably would be.
Yeah, because I was by Zash and Terriman.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd probably be right behind them.
Okay, Zash.
He'll Chairman will say that. He'll say, I remember this place. This is where the leaders were. Vladimir.
Terriman, Camila.
Can you force our vision? Because I don't know.
You're not on the map yet.
Yeah, and it's a very tiny sliver of light.
Yeah, you are. Who the hell are you? Paul, there you are. And was there a familiar on the board too?
Oh, yes, my spider.
Umbra. Oh yeah, I don't have a spider version of her, but
Yeah, there we go.
Umbra's. Oh, you pulled her out.
Yeah,
I'll
I
be
just
right
pulled
there.
her up.
Yeah, two of them now.
Oh, oops. Sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Here you are. You are curtain staircase. A tattered black curtain conceals this archway that you just open at the top here. You And you go out into an open hallway, and you see immediately in front of you, you see like damage, like the roof is open over your head. Ahead, you can see that there's just holes in the walls that's been severely damaged. It's not like completely collapsed, but you see that there are holes in the ceiling above you.
If we are to meet the individual, I don't know my way around here, but my guess is we probably want to go straight.
Chairman would think the door to the left, that's where the leaders gather.
My screen's completely black. Sorry, I was like trying to zoom out and find out where I'm at, but I'm like, oh wait, I'm just not here at all.
Not on the map yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I tried to put you in the back because of your ranginess. There you are.
Okay.
Sorry,
cool.
buddy. All right. Well, so Chairman would know the room on the left is where the leaders would meet. That's all that you can think of right now. It's a little bit fuzzy beyond that.
I'm gonna keep an eye on the floor out for traps, just in case more of the others. So, I guess roll the perception.
He'll be repeating these memories to the others as they're kind of whispering it as they're looking through the place, sword and shield drawn.
Well, if that's where they met, let's just take a look in there.
Yeah.
Before we go, I would say, I think there's a good possibility that leader, because there was a revenant that the other leaders kind of referred to as a leader. Perhaps. Do you remember that one, Termin? The one that they mentioned? I forgot his name.
Vladimir.
Do you remember a Vladimir, Termin?
Yes. That is the one I've been looking for, but I think he might be up here.
Vladimir. He's the one who ate my yogurt out of the community fridge.
Zash goes ahead and opens the door.
All right.
It had my name on it. Why would he?
Oh shit!
It's okay. NBD. Zash would see. I'm just gonna pop you. I want everyone to get a little glimpse, even if through the dust and cobwebs, you see faded war banners adorning the walls of this spacious chamber, in the center of which stands a heavy wooden table. An iron chandelier hangs above the table, which is surrounded by 6 high-backed chairs with wood-carved dragons perched atop them. Slumped in 5 of the chairs are skeletal humans in tattered chainmail. They don't immediately seem alarmed, but they do tilt their heads in your direction as you open the door. And one of them speaks. Why do you, the living, disturb the dead?
Zash nudges Theremin.
Chairman says, we were just leaving, and then he closes the door.
Whoops, my bad.
Long room, sorry.
Closes the door behind Zash.
I thought this was my apartment.
Oh, is this 2B? I was looking for 2A. Is that across the quad?
So, the one who speaks is the one who looks different in the art here.
I'm gonna move over so I can get a look at the. Oh, okay, neat.
Long, wiry white hair, again skeletal bones. I mean, you can see bones. That he does seem to have parts of skin, little bits wisps of beard on his face. In male, and his red eyes just lock onto you in the doorway at Zash. That is, ask why you're here.
I bring one of your friends.
Chairman. Oh gosh, give me a history check. Good enough. Okay, you remember the.
You cut out.
Oh, hey, you said good enough. You remember that this is Sir Godfrey. That's all you know, is that he was one of the knights. But that's all you got.
Terman says, he does like a little nod, maybe like the palm on the chest thing, you know, and then says, "These mortals are here with me. We have come to speak with Vladimir, to speak with all of you, and seeking an alliance."
He again, he hasn't really moved aside from looking at you guys. He does like a double take at Sir Terramin, and he says, "Please come in. Close the door behind you."
He doesn't.
You might want to bring your friends.
Yeah. He steps in and he like waves for the rest of everybody to come in.
I'll follow.
And he says, "It is I, Sir Terramin. Do you remember me?"
You left us.
Ah, yes, west.
And you have abandoned your station.
Killed over and over and over again.
This is our lot. What business have you with these people?
These are my friends. They have joined the quest with me. We have come here seeking aid from you as well.
He like slowly looks at each one of you guys. I feel glad that you found friends, he says.
This guy has his wits about him. He's not like consumed like the other ones were.
Mm-hmm.
He's more like Terramin, it seems.
And he says, "I've never given up the quest, and I will continue to keep my word. But we need help."
Ignore the footsteps, you don't hear this. He says, our quest, our orders are from Vladimir now.
Does he have a new quest for you?
Same as it's been for all these centuries.
May I speak with him?
I wouldn't advise it.
We've been attacked by the others.
I can imagine. He says a weird smile across his face. I do apologize if our comrades were less than welcoming to you upon your entry. He says, looking at each of you guys. This is not a place for the living.
What about the living that has the same quest as you?
He turns those red eyes right at Zash.
Ugh.
Sorry, I had to pull out freaking art. Let me find the art real quick.
Zash actually starts undoing something on his belt while he's talking.
Whoa, Zash. Down, boy.
Whoa. Here's the handouts.
Sorry. That was more out of
it's funny.
character
It
than
is good.
anything.
Oh shit.
Player handouts? NPCs.
Oh, I know what he's doing now.
What is the girl's name?
What girl?
This is out of character.
No, it's fine. That's fine.
What is the what's the girl's name we were protecting?
Irina?
Irina, right?
Yeah.
Lady Irina.
Okay, so Paul, Zash, what did you say to him again before I got distracted by wanting to show you his art?
Zash said, what about the living who share a similar quest to yours, or something like that? And Zash is going to take the shrunken head of a vampire off his belt and hold it up.
He again just seated at the table, doesn't rise or anything. He looks up at your shrunken head, your vampire head. Interesting. Forgive me. I need to introduce myself. And he rises slowly, like it's almost like he has not gotten up from this chair in who knows how long. Although you did hear footsteps. He rises very slowly and creakily walks over to you. Sticks out a bony hand. Sir Godfrey Gwillem.
Zash will take his hand.
He shakes it. Surprising strength for a skeleton.
Zash will try to equal his strength.
Nice. He's a hell of a stat block. You wanna shake off? Give me a strength check. Not a save, just a strength check.
Alrighty.
Ooh, I rolled I rolled a natural 9.
Damn.
What'd you roll?
Hold up. I'm pulling up Zash right now.
What I picture whenever he gets out of the thing is like he's been in the
Predator.
chair so long that it like he's kind of like his armor might be kind of fused with the chair, and it's like he pulls himself off.
22.
Just
Nice.
shy. He beat you by 1.
Oh.
No, he beats you in the Predator handshake. Y'all know
Get
what
in,
Predator
you
handshake,
son
right?
of a bitch!
Son of a bitch.
It's a manly handshake, though. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, is somehow under all those bones, muscle. So he introduces himself. And he says, "As I am personally pleased to know there are people such as yourself." He says, and he reaches out, I guess, to meet each of you. Says, in your name, reaching out to Paul. Shake your hand. This, again, I don't know if you've made friends with undead besides Tyraman, but this guy reaches out a bony hand to shake your hand.
My name is Paul, and I am a cleric of Kelemvor. Priest.
Forgive me, I've never...
Few have in this region. And I smile.
Nobody expression.
He extends a hand to shake.
And I shake it back.
Nice. Pleasure to meet you. Duvad, he walks up to you. The rest of the guys are just watching you, like not talking, not expressing anything at all. They're just watching. He reaches up. He reaches a hand to Duvad.
Archer, hunter, bardy, hello. Slayer of things. Many things.
Godfrey Willem, he says. And,
Nice to meet you, Godfrey.
and Camila, it's up to you at last. Sorry.
She hesitates for just a second, but then shakes his hand. I am Camila Lavari, of the Lavari clan, of the Vistania people.
For a second, his eyes glow bright. Is one of them. His eyes get really, like, they brighten up.
I forgot my subject.
You're one of them.
What? Oh, because they're allied with Strahd.
Shoot.
I think Paul would he would make note of that, and he would speak up and be like, yes, she is one of them, and she has helped us in our quest to hopefully...
I am not like the others. I am no friend to the devil.
Yes, that's what I was getting to. She's saying it much shorter. So...
The lady can speak for herself. He stays his hand. Again, he was reaching for his sword. See his hand, and he looks at Paul, looks at Camila, looks at Teramin.
Chairman says, the last time I was risen, I heard the voice of the silver dragon. And it
He spoke to you.
told me to protect Lady Irina.
His red eyes narrow. I don't know this. He looks at Camila. Assuming it's her. Lady.
He says,
Irina?
he says, she's the Burgermeister, right? The new Burgermeister?
Yeah.
Of, what is the town called?
Vlaki.
Valaki. She is the Burgermeister of Valaki.
Yes.
You've entered the city.
I had. Oh man, should he tell him
Tell him what?
the truth about Lady Irina? I mean, we know it, right?
That she's Strahd's love?
Yeah, if you recall, when you first met Teramin, he was like, if he loves her, I know how to
I can hurt him by hurting her.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole thing about him maybe even killing her, I remember.
Yeah. Until he heard that. But you just told him that you were tasked with protecting Lady Irina. Who's Lady Irina?
Yeah. So he says, he says it's the Burgermeister. And he says, I still am unsure of the orders, but I will follow them. Our Lord's head, I've seen it in a dream inside the castle of the devil.
His head snaps at you like unnaturally. You know the location of his skull.
I do. I wish we could bring it
is this
back
news
here.
to us?
No, we saw it in the
You saw it
flashback.
in his study. You saw it
Yeah.
in his study. I will
Gosh.
remind you that you did see it in the study, and then you went back again for another memory, and it wasn't there.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Remember Zash was playing around inside of it?
Yeah. When you saw it, yeah. And then the
first
next time
yeah.
you went there, there was a portrait of Tatiana where it was, where the head was. So he says you must bring his skull back. Put him to rest in the mausoleum.
Yeah, Terraman nods. He says, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying, I'm beginning to forget why we actually came here, what kind of aid we can get from these people.
We were looking for people to help defend Vlocky.
Or at least to have allies against Strahd.
Yeah.
Right.
Once you got here, it feels like
It feels like it's
side
been
quest.
forever. Yeah.
Side quest flag has gone up. Save the knights.
Alright, sorry, continue, Terraman.
For some reason, he wants us to protect Lady Irina, the Burgermeister, and the city, I suppose. Would it be possible?
He walks. Yeah, keep talking. He's just walking the table.
For you and our order to assist them in times of need.
And he like settles back into his chair like this is where he belongs. He says, I cannot.
You cannot leave this place?
He looks back at Terraman. My vows will not allow it.
What are your vows, if you don't mind me asking?
Sir Vladimir. He will not allow us to do anything but fight those who give comfort to the devil.
Then perhaps I should speak with Vladimir.
If the devil is pursuing this woman, does it not make sense that he would send his own supporters to go after her? You would encounter
Which he has done.
Yes, and you would encounter his supporters a lot more often if you go into the town, allowing you to perform your task a little bit more efficiently.
You suggest we enter this town to kill this woman.
That's not what I'm saying. If you enter the town, the devil sends his people into the town, hence right into your lap.
He leans back. There's no shortage of friends of the devil. Can scarcely throw a stone without hitting one of his minions.
We've been throwing lots of stones since we've gotten here. And everyone we've thrown up against does not stand.
He glances over. He glances over at the vampire head and nods. I see. Go on.
You know the one of his wives. Yes, I cannot remember her name. The one that I killed.
I forgot too. I was looking at.
Yeah. She's not his wife anymore. She's not anything anymore, thanks to me. All we ask is for a little help so we can do our job, and you can get on to your eternal rest that you deserve after he is dead. tortured, maimed, bleeding, and crying.
Let me see.
By the way, should we mention the thingy that you all saw in the window?
The dude?
I don't think I did. Did I? Or was it only Terriman who saw it?
It was Camila that saw
Yeah.
it, but she told us about it,
Yeah.
which is why we came back into the building.
Yeah, I told you guys about the guy.
Didn't Terriman also get like a natural 20 for the thing to like speak into his brain or something?
What was that? Sorry.
Didn't Terriman get like a natural 20 for the ghost to speak directly to him and he understood it? I feel like I remember.
Oh, you're talking about when the spirit of the dragon to him?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I made a roll for it. I was just
Okay.
had to give
I
you
thought I
something.
remember like
Yeah, because he was in the mausoleum, and she a little connection, moment of connection there. So he says, "I don't hear Argynvostholt. It's his death." He looks to Terriman. I, duty bound, to remain here. If indeed our Lord speaks with you, listen to him.
I will. Could you tell me where he is, brother?
Who? He's just looking back at you.
Oh, he means Vladimir, Argynvost.
Yeah, he thinks you mean you're where Argynvost is, but yeah. So yes, you're asking him where Vladimir is, though.
Yeah.
He's in the audience hall. Just across the hall. Again, I don't advise speaking to you.
As I understand. It is good to see you again, brother. Perhaps we will talk again soon.
He nods. I hope so.
And he's going to nod to the others.
And they all just kind of nod at you, kind of coldly.
And he's going to open up the door for everybody to come out.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast message and message Terriman. I'm sorry, I got a little too comfortable with you guys that I forgot my roots, and I almost... Things could have gotten bad because of me.
Where could things have gotten bad? What do you mean?
Oh no, I'm saying this to Terriman because...
Can I talk back to her?
Yeah, you can. Because I revealed I was a Vistania. Because I got so comfortable with you guys.
Yeah.
That piece of me that, like, you know, everyone had shunned me, which I don't know how she could have forgot. I mean, it's been months.
Yeah.
In my defense, but like.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
You let your guard down.
I did.
Yeah.
I let my guard down.
Yeah.
You found a group of people that you could be at peace with.
Essentially.
For once in a really long time, yeah.
Yeah, and I got too comfortable, and because of that, I feel like if we hadn't talked him down, it could have gone south. That's essentially what she's telling Terriman. We may have had to kill your brothers. And of course, this is all in message.
Yeah.
He says, "Worry not. You're a good friend."
She closes her eyes and just follows you out the door.
Not like you'd burn down my house.
Just going through the door. We should move on.
That anyone can
You
have.
just start pulling out your ooh.
Yeah.
So
When I get out, oh, go ahead.
where are you going? Are you going to where you believe Vladimir to be?
Yeah, when we get out, I close the door, right? So we can all talk. And,
In the hallway?
yeah.
Okay. In the collapsed ceiling hallway.
Yeah, so we all know where he is.
I mean, you have a sense of where he is.
I think we should go follow the thistledown ghost. The one we saw in the window.
Yes.
Because if Vladimir turns to be aggressive, he does not like what you're doing, he could very easily probably call the aid upon these guys in this room.
Yes.
And we would have a fight on our hands.
I agree totally. That is why what I am worried about as well. He will call all of them, and we will have to fight all of them.
Perhaps we should seek the whoever this individual was with the hair in the window.
The perfectly coiffed hair.
Argynvostholt.
Yes.
Yes.
Argynvostholt beautiful.
Argynvostholt, the beautiful.
And I'll just kind of
God, he's hot.
look at Termin expectantly to start guiding us.
So
It's okay, just picture him in his underwear. Oh God, he's hot!
I've copied the the flavor text of this hallway. This all. Someone else can read it. Go ahead. Someone else GM for me.
The roof over this part of the mansion has collapsed, creating a 20-foot diameter gaping hole with broken rafters bisecting it. Dark storm clouds roll across the sky overhead. The floor is piled with rocks, broken tiles, shattered beams, and other debris. Beneath the rubble lie a sagging floor and puddles of rainwater.
All right. So you see there's a messy hallway basically here to walk into.
It's wet.
Yeah. You proceed.
Making perception checks along the way.
Who's leading the way?
That floor seems a little wet.
That's why I'm like,
Sagging.
Oh, Termin's in the room. Where's Termin? I see Termin in the room still. There we go.
Also, I've produced flame, not necessarily for myself, but anyone, for our human in the group.
Little light for
And a
you,
little
buddy.
warmth.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
The room was
squeezy.
supposed to be this way. We saw
Where is
from
it?
the
You'd think-
graveyard.
Yes. Well, the room from which you saw the figure was definitely this direction.
Okay.
But you believe Vladimir to be this direction.
Okay.
Make a perception check on the floor to see if it's trapped or if it's too, like, it can't hold our weight or whatever.
Yeah.
I'll be aiding.
Paul, I think, might even mention the sagging
Floor. Yeah, you definitely get a sense like, oh, this is where the water's going, obviously. That there's definitely water damage here. Yeah, it's just messy. It's just a messy floor. And difficult terrain, technically, so you move at half speed through it.
Okay.
It's also noisy.
Termin heads that way.
Termin heads that way.
Carefully.
I will follow, but like at a distance to not trigger any of the flooring. Jeez. We'll have to explore.
You see, yeah, you can kind of see the audience hall is there's no door to it behind you. Kind of get a little glimpse into the room where you believe Vladimir to be.
We don't see him.
What's that?
We don't see him.
It doesn't look like you see him from your view vantage. You see a corner of the throne.
All right. I'm gonna investigate this door here. Look like anything special about this door? Any traps or wards? Would that be survival or what is that?
It'd be a perception.
I thought it'd be a bit. Well, okay.
The best at this.
Oh.
Yeah, the door.
Looks good. Open the door.
So you don't even peek your head into that room.
The audience hall? I mean, I imagine
Yeah.
I would. Paul
Okay.
would totally.
You're gonna take a glance back there, like, "Ooh, what's over there?" I think this is where Godfrey was pointing at.
Do we want to at least look at this room before we investigate another room?
Yes.
See what's here?
I mean, you are crunching through the hallway. If there's anything in this room, they know that you are there.
I just would prefer somebody more beefy be in front of me.
I would prefer not to be in front of anyone.
I
Yeah.
would prefer we stay focused.
Terraman was heading straight for to find the ghost.
That's fine. You guys walk into a big room. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, walk into a big room. Paul's looking back. You walk into this is where we can have a Cliffy right here. You walk into a dust and cobweb filled room, and Paul looks back and sees a essentially a throne room. With someone on the throne. Slumped on the throne is a gaunt armored figure with one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. And he just catches a glimpse of that while you guys are heading into the next room, and that's where we'll leave off.
I don't like that.
Oh, yeah. This is why I didn't want to talk to him yet.
You don't have to talk to him.
Yeah.
So this is where we'll leave off. Paul just gets a glimpse of this very beefy looking knight on the throne holding a big old sword. And it seems to be an empty room. I mean, it's like been the throne room has been like
Trash.
it's all rusted and there's been some looting, but it's mostly just rusted to hell.
Jacked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
but
where we'll stop.
is the throne facing away?
Nope, it's
Oh,
facing you guys as you walk past.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
So even if you don't look at him, he's watching you walk into the next room.
Hello.
And that's where we'll stop, guys. Thanks for playing tonight.
Thank you,
Alrighty.
Bees. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate you, my dude.
Thank you.
You guys are the best.
Oh,
I need
man.
to get off to get ready for work tomorrow.
Yeah.
Believe me.
Yeah.
And-
Everybody's
What's this
been
work
watching
thing?
and all the other players.
Bashley, if you happen to still be there, thank you so much for joining. Appreciate your visit. If not, I hope you have a wonderful night. Same with everyone else that happens to be in the chat. Thank you so much.
Yeah,
And,
appreciate y'all.
Yeah, keep an eye on the channel and keep
Turtle,
an eye.
turtle.
2 weeks from now, we'll be having our next